What's up, everybody? It's Josh coming at you from Nerd Ventures Tower. Star Wars just had their Lucasfilm live-action panel, first big panel to kick off Star Wars Celebration, and we've got to react to it. We got to break it down. Now, there's a lot of good stuff in this panel, but man, Star Wars, why you gotta do this? Why is it always gonna be like this with Star Wars announcements, with the Star Wars hype train or lack thereof? But let's try to be fair. Let's try to be balanced. I'm going to try to be really positive and light side about this stuff for a little bit here, and then I'm going to go into a full-on dark side rant. Okay, so first up, a lot of fun stuff with Kenobi coming out there, Hayden and Ewan actually coming out and talking to the fans, and also they're letting a lot of those same fans see the first two episodes early tonight at 7 p.m. over in Anaheim for Star Wars Celebration. I actually think that's pretty cool. I think people are very lucky to receive that. It's going to be great memories watching those episodes for the first time with the cast and crew. I think that's really, really cool. The Andor trailer has a ton of fun stuff in it, including shots of clone troopers, a bunch of Imperials coming to different planets. You see Mon Mothma on Coruscant, the Imperial Senate. Some people were saying you even see Kamino in there. We also got some details about the show, saying it takes place 5 years before Rogue One. The first season is going to have 12 episodes, and the first 2 episodes of that show will premiere August 31st. Now, this is all really good news, and it seems really cool. I mean, the trailer was absolutely dope. My only complaint about the trailer was, where are all the aliens? I mean, for showing all these different worlds out there and the Imperial Senate, I didn't see a single alien in that trailer. And the release date's cool, and I like that there's 2 episodes, but this does mean the show will overlap with She-Hulk, and as a big MCU fan, that's a little crazy for me. Trying to cover Andor and She-Hulk at the same time is going to be, well, kind of a mess. Now, after that, we got John and Dave coming to the stage. Everybody erupted in applause. Absolutely loved them coming onto the stage. And they did talk about the Ahsoka show and Mandalorian Season 3, both of which are now confirmed to be coming in 2023. There was a little video that Rosario Dawson in her Ahsoka costume sent into the panel, just talking about how she couldn't be there. They're filming it right now. She looked great, and some people even said her Lekus actually look like they're longer than they were in Mando Season 2, so maybe they changed that. Then there was apparently a trailer for Mandalorian Season 3, which as of the recording of this video has not been made public. It was just for people in that hall at Star Wars Celebration, but apparently it is dope. The armor continues to shame Din. You see Din going to the mines of Mandalore. You see Bo-Katan, and it's really setting up Bo-Katan and Din to have a major conflict in the show. And the show is confirmed to now be coming out in February of 2023. After that, Jon Watts came onto the stage to talk about his coming Star Wars show. And this was really wild because he announced that Jude Law was going to be starring in the show, and the name of the show is called Skeleton Crew. This show is also apparently going to be coming out next year in 2023. This is very likely the actual reason why Jon Watts is not going to be working on the Fantastic Four movie, because he's doing this show. Now, Jon Watts himself came out and said the show's going to follow a group of 10-year-old kids and Jude Law, but it is actually not a kids show. The panel then shifted to talk about Willow, which has a new movie coming out on Disney Plus later this year, and they teased out the Indiana Jones 5 movie. And that's it. That's where the light side positivity of this video ends. Look, one more thing that I'll say. Yes, there's a lot of cool stuff. Andor looks great. Mando Season 3, from what I heard, looks great. Ahsoka, you know, gonna be dope for sure. But now let's get into the dark side of this, because holy shit, bro, no Star Wars movie announcements? And I guess a big caveat here, maybe they will make Star Wars movie announcements later on at Celebration. This is only the first day, as many of you have been bringing up when seeing my negative tweets about this. Sure, maybe they'll surprise us and announce something about the movies. However, this was the Lucasfilm live action panel. This was the big panel to kick off all of Celebration. Star Wars itself has been super quiet for the past couple of years. Their absolute smash hit show, The Mandalorian, hasn't actually had an episode on television in 2 years. There hasn't been a Star Wars movie in 3 years. And the 2 movies that they talked about in this panel were not actually Star Wars movies. And I'm sorry, but that is just crazy. And for me, I was really hoping that this would be a moment where Star Wars would lay out the plan, get people excited about what was going on with the movies. I didn't think in a million years that they wouldn't talk about a single Star Wars film. And this celebration was a return to celebration. This is supposed to be such a big freaking deal. And we got a nada, dude. They're not even talking about the films at all. No Rogue One, no Patty Jenkins, no Taika Waititi, no Kevin Feige, no nothing. Guys, the Vanity Fair article that came out 2 weeks ago has more details about the films and their outlook on the next several years. The fucking Rogue One movie is still slated to come out next year, but Kathy has said that that's being pushed off to the side, and yet it still has its date, and there's been no updates about it. What is happening? Mando Season 3 and Ahsoka both happening next year? Guys, we've known about those shows since 2019. Like, what is happening? And so, frankly, guys, look, I'm sorry to do this. I'm sorry to have these emotions, but it's just honest to goodness how I feel. This is a phenomenal dropping of the ball to me. This is really unbelievable. Like, I wouldn't have guessed in a million years they weren't going to talk about a single movie for Star Wars at all. It's Star Wars Celebrations live action panel. You're going to talk about Willow and Indiana Jones? Like, am I crazy? But okay. Let's take it down a notch. Let's bring it back to a positive place. Yes, a lot of the stuff that is coming looks excellent, and perhaps there is a plan out there and they're just holding it back and still figuring it out. But after having all of that time away, after taking the time away from making movies, I really expected more. I'm disappointed in what we have. I think that the shows look dope and they're going to be awesome. But what the hell, Lucasfilm? Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm an entitled fan? Have I lost touch with reality? You let me know in the comments section below.